Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we'll take a look at 11 cool features of the Tesla Model 3. I mean, the car itself is pretty amazing as it is, but there are some really cool features I want to share with you guys. So the first feature we'll talk about is how to get into the car. So you don't get a traditional key with the car. As you can tell from the door handles, there is no keyhole on the door handle. So what you get is a card like this. This is basically your key, and to unlock the car you can just come tap here. That's how you unlock the car, and then to lock it you just tap again. But the feature or the method I use the most is using my phone. So as long as you have your Bluetooth enabled on your phone and you have the Tesla app downloaded, all you have to do is walk up to the car, unlock it, and that's it. And then if you walk away from the car, it will automatically lock. So the door handles on the Model 3 are really unique. They are designed for purpose. So these are flush to the surface, and the reason is to provide more aerodynamic. And you know what, to open them is really easy. You just press here and you open the door, and then that's how you close it. And all of the handles are like this on all four sides. I think it's pretty cool. And if you're worried about what happens in colder climates, I live in Canada and it gets really cold here. As long as you preheat your car, nothing will happen. Or sometimes you can just give it a little knock, the ice can melt away and you can open the door. We'll talk about the Aero wheels. So these tires or these covers right here are called the Aero wheels, and these are plastic hubcaps. Inside you'll find the aluminum wheels itself, the rims rather. And these things actually help the efficiency of the car. So they are not just for style, they are for purpose. You can expect about 2 to 3% of range increase with these hubcaps. So the front of the car, a cool feature is right here. This is called the frunk, and since it's an electric car, there's no engine, you can actually store stuff here. So to access this, go to the main screen, press open, and that's it. You just lift it up. There's a ton of capacity here. You can store, I use it all the time. You can store a whole bunch of stuff here, and it's very useful. And then to shut it, close, you just do that. So unique to the Tesla Model 3 are a couple of things that are hidden. Actually, they're hidden behind the bumper. There are a couple of things. So you have a speaker on that side, which is used for emitting a sound when you're backing up. The other thing is up at the front here, you got a couple of speakers, or I think actually just one speaker, pretty loud, and it is used to emit external sounds. And here you go. So if you do boombox and I say driving sound preview, the car is playing audio on the external speaker right now. Again, you can honk and it will play a certain sound while the car is being summoned. As you know, this car has a lot of autonomous features. You can summon it and it will play a certain sound. You can also play custom sound from your USB drive or flash drive. Now if you go to emissions here, the car will fart. So oh yeah, driving a Tesla is one of the easiest cars to get into and drive away. So this is what you do. You come up to the car, as long as you have your phone on you, unlock it, get in the car, press a foot on the brake, put it in D, and drive away. That's it. There is no ignition button or anything like that. It's just get in, put it in, drive. Alright, so the Model 3 has very few interior buttons. It's a very minimalist design, and I really mean it. So you got these 4 window controls on the door, then you got the button to open the door. You got a window button and a door opening button on each door, and then the only other 2 buttons left are on the steering column. You have the scroll wheels, and that is pretty much it. Everything else is controlled through that screen. Now if you're wondering how do you open the glove box, click here, glove box, and that is about it. So everything in the Tesla Model 3 is controlled by this giant head unit or MCU, whatever you want to call it. This controls everything: your music, your camera controls, wipers. You also have a button on the side here to control your wipers, but it is available there as well. Some additional features like your charging level, web browser, entertainment, stuff like that, calendar, your HVAC controls, defrost, everything. and then obviously you know, the only thing that you cannot control from this screen is the window functions, to open the windows and close them, and the doors that you have to do using the physical keys. Everything else is controlled through this giant MCU, and it's pretty easy to use actually. So your phone is like a key as well. It's a secondary key, and it controls everything on the car. You can, you know, check the status, the battery level, if the doors are open. You can track if somebody steals your car. I mean, you can pretty much control everything, and the app is really easy to use, really intuitive. So if I go to the map here and I want to know where the charging stations are, Tesla has built in their charging stations into this map. So you don't need any third-party app. All those red dots are Tesla charging stations, and the cool thing is, if I put a destination from point A to B, it will tell me if I need to charge at a certain charging stations, how fast I should drive, you know, how many charging stations are available. Those are those numbers you see on the screen right here. The other thing is, once you arrive at your charging station, while you're charging, like I showed you earlier, you could just go to your entertainment. You can play a bunch of games, or you could just go to theater, watch YouTube, Netflix, chill out while the car is being charged. And these chargers are really fast, so you're not going to stay there for too long. So the Model 3 comes with built-in dash cam and a bunch of cameras that are also used for a Sentry mode. Sentry mode is like a security mode. You know, in other cars you have to purchase it separately. You have to install a aftermarket alarm system. In Tesla it comes built in. You can control it from within the car or from your phone app. These cameras can be accessed at any time. For example, I can just press this button right here, and the cameras, 3 cameras show up. When I put it in reverse, I see this image, and then all of these cameras are used, and the one in the front right here, these are all used to use as a dash cam. So it's a 360 dash cam, and the Sentry mode is the same thing. And you can see if your dash cam is enabled by this icon up here. If your Sentry mode is enabled, it will be this icon up here, and you can view footage within the car. One bonus feature, or last feature I should say, for this video is the Tesla Model 3's autopilot, which means it can drive itself. As you can see, it is doing right now, and on most roads it will drive itself. It is one of the best systems I have seen in the business, much better than the other systems out there when it comes to driving by itself. And it can detect, you know, pretty much everything. A lot of times it can actually handle pretty tricky situations too. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll definitely catch you guys in the next video.